what rookie has impressed you the most so far in Summer League?
I got 3.
I have 2. Well, I have actually 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5.
You go first.
But I'm going to name 2.
Oh, okay.
Because you might name somebody that I was going to name, so it's whatever. Alperen Şengün.
Okay.
I mean, this guy is, 18 points, 11.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists per game, 4 blocks. He has 10 free throw attempts per game and whispers into the ball every single time he shoots.
That's very weird.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Alperen Şengün, though, I'll say this. He's been dominant in Summer League, but I'm not surprised because the Turkish League competition is better than what he's facing in the Summer League. And if I told you that when we were talking about these foreign players, I told you these guys overseas are better than these college players. If you put Alperen with these guys in college, he's going to look like a man amongst boys. And he's been doing that against college stars. Like if he was facing a team from the Big East every other game with centers like, a guy who doesn't get drafted, he's dominating. Alperen Şengün has a motor, and I know you saw that close to half-court 3 that he shot.
His three-point shooting is horrible.
I know he made that. He did not touch rim at all. It was a swish all day.
I know he made that, but his three-pointer is bad.
Alperen Şengün, he's different. I think he's going to be a really good player. I want to see how his defense transitions to the NBA once he actually plays. But as an offensive player, I told you, his production will be no less than Enes Kanter. At worst, Alperen Şengün is going to be a 14-8 guy. I think his ceiling is much higher, though. He was a top 10 pick for me. Not sure why he fell. And the second guy, Deuce McBride. I mean, yesterday, hitting like 6 threes. One of the main reasons why we won that game against the Lakers in the Summer League. He's shown great flashes of elite defensive ability. He's a great floor spacer. He has a good mid-range pull-up. And now when the Knicks face Atlanta, and we need a guy to put on Trae Young, he's going to lock up Trae Young. And I believe that. Deuce McBride, look, they don't call him Deuce McBride for nothing. He's a lockdown guy. He's going to guard Trae and he's going to lock him up. So I think Deuce McBride, Alperen Şengün, those are my 2 guys.
Name one more. I have 3.
Well, my other one. You
didn't name nobody I named, so.
My other one was Trey Murphy.
Okay. I didn't get to watch his game yet.
I think Trey Murphy, the floor spacer he is, he's going to fit right alongside Zion and Ingram. And when we were talking about the draft and the trade between Memphis and the Pelicans, I said this was great for them to move back to 17. Because at 17, Duarte, Murphy, or Kispert will be there. Duarte, Kispert weren't there, but Murphy was there. And I think they were looking for an NBA-ready player, and Trey Murphy's that. 6'7", around 6'8", great shooter, great defensive player. He's a great fit next to Zion and Ingram.
So my list is based off guys who I think game is still going to translate outside of Summer League. I think they'll still be able to keep it. So my first is James Bucknight. I think not even just the numbers, but his advancement and moves and the way he presents, comes up and presents the game, how paced he is and how technical he is in his game. I think that was impressive to see watching him play. You just saw a bit of a pace and advancement in his game. Like he's been in this league for about 4 or 5 years. That was great for me. Number 2, Jonathan Kaminga. I think we didn't expect him to be this. We knew the uber athleticism, but what we saw in the G League is a guy who took a lot of jump shots. He kind of just settled a lot. He's not settling in the Summer League. He's taking guys to the basket. His shot selection is still a little bit poor, but on the fast break, he's going. He's strong. He's physical, and he's shown the ability to finish in contact. So I think that was a great one.
Yeah, I played Scotty.
Yeah, that was actually a really great game too. He's been definitely impressive. And LiAngelo Ball, how could you not say him?
Come on, bro. I don't worry about him.
Like LiAngelo Ball, I think the fact that LeVar said he was the best 3-point shooter in his family, that's clear as day. His jump shot is absolutely water. His body is definitely NBA ready. I think he has an NBA body. His defense is there. He's a solid defender, but I think his 3-point shooting is going to keep him in the NBA. And that's a great addition for a Charlotte team, for a guy like LaMelo who loves to run, who's a great playmaker, who can find the guy in the corner. LaMelo Ball is going to, pardon me, LiAngelo Ball is going to be open to be able to hit that 3-point shot. So that's 3 guys that's been impressed. I was going to say Sharif, but he had a bad first game. But you saw that second game, so
I'm not worried
don't
about
hate.
that,
you saw that second game, so I ain't going to say too much. Game winner, he showed out. Those my 3 guys for sure.
See, I only got 2. For me, Emmanuel quickly, and I picked my guys based off of like how they would fit with the team once the season started. So, looking at the Knicks, who were hoping to make another playoff.
Oh, you're a Knicks fan too?
No, I'm a Knicks fan. But
I should say Cam Thomas. He had a good game yesterday.
He did.
I got to finish watching all the games.
But yeah, Emmanuel quickly for me. Dropped 30 in his the first game they played. The second game he dropped, or in the most recent game he dropped 25. But I still think about like where he's gonna fit on that Knicks team. When I first saw him play, I thought he'd be like, yo, the point guard of the future for you guys. But now you guys got Kemba. You brought back D Rose.
Somebody called him Steph Curry on Twitter. You know what I'm talking about too. He killed me with that, man.
That's crazy. But now they got RJ Barrett too. Well, they've been at RJ Barrett, but like I don't know how he's gonna fit behind Barrett either. But I mean, he's showing he deserves time on the court, which is important. So that's huge. Obi Toppin too. He's been going crazy. Another guy has been Patrick Williams, and like I said, in a team right now that's like Chicago's making moves. Like they don't want to be a team that's out first round. They really want to go to Eastern Conference Finals. But Patrick Williams, making noise in the summer league, I think that's huge to show that he can come into next season and like truly make like a big step and help out everyone else that they just acquired. I think that's big. So those are my 2 guys.
James Buckner had 23 today against the Spurs. Trey Jones had 34. LiAngelo Ball had 8. 2 for 6 from 3, 3 for 9 from the field. I'm not sold on the Ball bros outside of LaMelo. I'm not sold on Lonzo. I'm not sold on
LiAngelo.
LiAngelo.
NBA players.
LiAngelo is borderline.
I think he can get in.
I don't know about that.
I think he can get in.
I will be honest, though.
Listen, right now, just because his brother's on the team, he's going.
I did rebuild the Hornets on 2K, and I do have all 3 of them on the same team.
That's dope.
I also traded for Onyeka. So I have Onyeka and I have the Ball bros. You guys didn't mention these guys, so I'm going to mention it.
Neither did you.
Jaylen Green. I mean,
he was obvious.
He's obvious for me that he was phenomenal. I mean, you said Kaminga. Like, Kaminga was the top 7 pick.
We didn't. I didn't think it was the play style more than anything. I didn't think he'd be this efficient.
I thought you'd mention him too, but Jaylen Johnson. I think Jaylen Johnson over Sharif, 19 and 10. He's been.
I didn't mention Sharif. I just wanted you to mention the fact that he's
been a highlight reel. The way he dunks on people. I mean, Jaylen Johnson to me, from an athletic and potential standpoint, was probably the best power forward in the class. But because the skill set is still questionable, you're not sure who he's going to be.
Definitely going to be a tweener.
Yeah, in the NBA, I'm not sure what he's going to do, because I think through a long, gruesome season, that's where we get to see your true character. But we got to mention this guy. I mean, Jalen Suggs. Jalen Suggs has been exceptional. I mean, 24 points, 9 rebounds, 1 block in his first game.
Too many guys to name.
41% from the field, 50% from 3. Then this past game, his putback dunk, the way he's so acrobatic around the rim finishing. He has a nice, sweet jump shot. He said, I'm a combo guard. I'm not a point guard, not a shooting guard. I can play both. He's shown it. And I think he might fit better as a 2 because he doesn't get much assists either. He looks to score.
Now I was looking at R.J. Hampton stand next to Wagner. He's probably like 6'7".
Yeah, R.J. 6'7". They got a lot of guards, man. And Jalen Suggs, to me, man, I thought he was going to be floor general Gonzaga Suggs. But what he's been showing in Summer League shows me that Gonzaga might have been holding him back.
Well, they had 9 guys.
Now, I agree with that, but Suggs, let's say he goes to Alabama or he goes to another program, he's dropping 20 and 27-7 a game, maybe like 23 a game, and he would have probably been a consensus top 3 pick. It would have been like the RJ draft with Zion and Ja. Those are the 3 guys. I think Suggs at 5 was a steal for Orlando. I mean, he's been seriously showing out. He looks different.
We'll see, man.
I'm not sure about Toronto with the Scotty pick, man. I like Scotty.
Scotty looks good, though.
I like Scotty, but when we talked about him before the draft, we said what his weaknesses were. And it's exactly what it's been so far in Summer League. I saw him.
But I saw
him shoot a layup, and it went over the basket.
Yeah, but
over the backboard.
Scotty, like we said, Toronto's a team ready to win now. I think Scotty, that was going to be the best option.
Well, Suggs is ready to win now.
We don't know that. He's performing.
So how you know that with Scotty?
Because I think his skill set is more NBA ready.
How? Suggs can defend, too.
Scotty defends way better than Suggs.
but Suggs can score way better than him too.
Suggs is gonna need the ball in his hands. Scotty doesn't need the ball in his hands.
Suggs doesn't necessarily need the ball.
Come on, bro.
He was scoring off the ball in summer league. He was showing out.
He was getting the ball and getting in pick and roll situations and hitting pull up jump shots.
All I'm saying is that, I think Toronto took Scotty not because
You said, wait a minute, hold on. You said Toronto made the right pick. This was Toronto's pick.
No,
you,
I didn't.
yes,
I
you
was
did.
I was on a Kaminga wagon. I was on a Kaminga train.
When we was on the draft live. You said this is a great pick for them. When they picked Scotty.
because I said Toronto's looking at it through this lens. They want a guy who has the most potential. Because
so why do you think Summer League would change that?
I don't think it changes it, but I think it definitely makes them second guess it because I think Suggs is NBA ready just like Scotty. Scotty is a potential pick. We're gonna hope he becomes a great offensive player one day, and it's a potential pick, and I'm fine with that pick because their defensive lineup with Scotty is gonna be crazy. I did think Kaminga had more potential though, and I would have picked Kaminga if they picked Kaminga. I was fine with all three picks: Suggs, Scotty, Kaminga. I was fine with it, but I think each one of them brought something different. I think Suggs brought them a legitimate Lowry replacement. Scotty brought them the defensive versatility. Kaminga brought them the most potential. I would have went with Kaminga, and I said it before. I would have went with Kaminga.
Now you're switching up to saying Suggs looks like the better pick because of 2 Summer League games.
I mean, right now Suggs does look like the better player. He looks ridiculous.
He looks like he looked like the better player in college.
I know.
They're playing the college guy.
I know, but like I said, that pick was always potential for me.
We'll see in the season. Like I said,
I do like Suggs though. I'm not mad at the pick.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I don't want to put too much stock into Summer League because this is really just an extension of college.
Exactly. That's why I'm not too high on Sharif. It's a summer league. Yo, man. The thing about it is that Sharif, for me, man, I hope he does well, but just pre-draft, seeing people have him as a top 10 prospect in this draft, and then seeing him go to 48 was the funniest thing that's ever happened. Because everybody on draft Twitter is, showing Sharif highlights. Oh, man, this was a great pass. Look at this spin to a pass. And what they don't show is the tip passes where he gets his shit stuffed. They don't show none of those. But they all show, look at this excellent playmaking ability by Sharif, his manipulation in the pick and roll. All I'm saying is that I like Sharif's game, but when people started to overrate him, it got me annoyed by that.
Right.
Because I think Sharif is around like the middle of it, I think he was like a 15 to 30 pick. I think they got to steal at 48, but I didn't think he was this top 10 prospect in the draft. It was kind of crazy to me.